Hi everyone, I'm Tess and I would like to welcome you on my channel. Today I would like to show you how I do velvet lip technique, and I will show you how to do it on lips with filler. Let's go! Now let's clean the lips properly. And now I will disinfect the lips too. Disinfect also the area around the lips properly. I really like to use this concealer. I am using shade 0N. I am using my favorite brush, MAC 212. I need a lot of concealer on my brush because I want my lines nice and precise. We will start from this corner over here. I move my client's head and I can continue. If your bottom part of the lip is too big, it has a lot of volume, you can push it like this. Tell your client to smile, and now you can continue to the other side. When I'm done with the bottom line, I push the lips a little bit more down to see my lines over here. Another way how I check my bottom part is that I push to sides and I check my line. When I'm happy with the bottom line, I move to the other side and I start with the top. Move your client's head to the side, push with this finger to the bottom, and you have to start at the same point over here. I only follow my natural line. I find my middle point, and now I am going to continue. When I want to check my line over here and I want to make it a little bit more straight, I push to both sides, and now it's easier to check it. When you want to check if your cupid's arch is the same on one side and on the other, tell your client to smile. Here you can see that both these lines meet at the same point over here, and same is on the other side. Both these lines meet at the same point over here. Here you can see final result. This is our shape. I like to check my shape and my lines pushing like this. I like to fix my shape with Johnson Baby Powder. We are going to use watermelon and iconic nude pigments. We mix these two colors together and we will have a very beautiful shade. I am using Quadron Optima needle and my needle is around 1 to 1.3 millimeters long. I like to work very softly on my outline because I don't want my outline to be visible too much. Quick and short movements, very softly, no pressure at all. And I'm just following my shape. When you are working on the outline, especially at the bottom part, press a lot. I am moving the bottom part a little bit towards me. When you press a lot, you can see the outline beautifully. You can see bottom part really nicely. Let's apply a little bit of anesthetic on our outline. I do my movements only towards myself, and now I'm not pressing a lot. Only towards myself and 90-degree angle all the time. We need to stretch, but not too much. And moving with 90-degree angle. I start from the outline, very short movements, very soft movements, no pressure, and I am moving only towards myself. Moving to the bottom side, but make sure you still have 90-degree angle. I move around 30 to 40%, and I continue with the same movement. Again from my outline, moving with very soft pressure to the bottom part. When I work on this part, I move a little bit more behind the client and I go towards myself. '90-degree angle. Try to press on the lips a little bit to make it more straight. And don't forget about 90-degree angle all the time. You are moving with the lips. Let's clean. We can beautifully see color already. Shorter movements closer to the outline, longer movements more away from the outline. Now I am slowly moving to the other side. Very soft movements, not too far away from each other, but not too close either. Don't forget about 90-degree angle to the skin. I am working on a speed 4. When you start from the bottom part, be sure that you stretch properly. Especially over here, very close to the corner. I am happy with the result. We can beautifully see color. You can see that there is a little bit of blood, and it's also a little bit harder for me to go into the skin because there is a little bit of dry skin. So I will try to add a little bit of hydration, and then I have to wait like at least 5 minutes to make sure that it's not so dry, because here now you can see there is a little bit of blood. I'm going to use special cream from Colombia. I will apply on the upper part. I will use a foil and I will continue on the bottom part. I will wait around 10 to 15 minutes and then we will see if we can put some color into the skin over here. When you are working very close to the outline, be sure that your strokes are really short and try to be as precise as possible. We need to put a lot of color over here because we see it's really soft. I don't think it's hard to create beautiful velvet lips. The hardest part, in my opinion, is to stay consistent and patient. If you rush, your lips will be uneven and here the result will look really patchy. Enjoy the procedure and never rush. Your lips will thank you. Now I am working with circular movements. I use these movements only here at the bottom part. I am moving my client's lips as I need. I need to maintain my 90-degree angle. I'm going to apply this balm also on the bottom part. I am applying quite a thick layer. Now I work only towards myself, pressing quite a lot on the lips because I want them a little bit more straight. And we are going to clean. As we can see, we need to apply a little bit more pigment over here and a little bit over here. 90-degree angle and moving with my whole hand. Now we start from the corner. Very good stretching. Now I am working in the corner and I need to stretch a lot. Closer to the outline, shorter movements. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!